Hello, shell buddies, and welcome back to the Eshway Bijou channel. As we continue our coverage of what's happened around here following the hurricanes and what the shelling and beaches look like, I've gotten a lot of questions about a specific couple of places, Pass A Grille and Sunset Beach. You're in for a wild ride. We find a lot of shells.
Very fall-like colors today. Oh look, little baby's here. That's what I'm talking about, Sunset Beach. Alright, I got a hold of it now. Yeah, that's a nice one. He's huge for a semele.
Today's video is another round of viewer-directed content where you, the audience, got to vote on what you wanted to see next. I've already showed a bunch of the damage from around the area in some previous update videos, so today we're going to concentrate on the shelling. If you haven't seen some of the damage footage from this area, I'm going to go ahead and just throw a card in here so you can link to it after, but today's not about that. Today's about the beach. Let's get out there first and look at Pass A Grille.
This is unbelievable out here. I've never seen Pass A Grille like this. I see it. I also think I see an albino prickly cockle. I do. That guy is white.
Yeah, let's slow that guy down and get another look.
Semi see-through. Fun. They usually turn up after the storms. I think I just found a fighting conch. I did. And he doesn't look gooey and he's got nice color. Oh yeah, he's great. I'm walking through all kinds of shell frit and broken shells and pieces of palm trees and sticks and mangroves. Look at what's in front of me. Mount Shell, John calls it. Yeah. Holy pile of pen shells. I feel like this is gonna smell. That's a lot of pen shells. Wow. That's just a lot of everything. Good gravy. I kinda wish I brought my scooper. This is nuts. This is like 6 feet high. Whoa. There's a lot of everything in here. Wow. I don't think I've seen this many pen shells since like mass beaching. Check this out. Look at the fishing jetty here. I can see daylight through there. Wow. Just wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'm a little overwhelmed. Pelican by us, a heron, and a snowy egret. Over here, we have one line, a second line, a third, a fourth, and a fifth line of washed up, pushed in shells. The approach over here, well, let's just say there's a lot more sand and a lot more beach, so the end of the dock is a lot closer, but the drop off is now deeper. And look at them on those mountains of sand like ants. Man. Wow. Alright, I suppose I should take a few minutes and just dig around in here. I genuinely don't know where to start. I wish I had a scoop or a shovel or something. Yeah, that's interesting. How it's forming like a vertical wall there almost. Now eventually this may calm down and smooth out a little bit. We'll have to see. Oh, just a piece. There's a nice scallop, dark colored one. Really bright buttercup lucine in front of me. Oop. Ah, very buttery. Nice. There's a corrugate jewel box there. Most of the whelks that I'm seeing are broken. Yeah, that one is too. Well, I had a lot of luck at sunset. I'm messing around by the rocks. So I think I'll just start kind of digging. Oh, look. Some of the big pieces of rock with the holes in them. There's one of these on the beach side too. Old fossil corals in here too. You know there's a lot of fossils over at Egmont. Wouldn't surprise me if any of that showed up here. There's a nice little whelk. Great little orange and brown whelk. Let me get this camera pointed down so you can see this stuff better. Whelk in the bag. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm just gonna move shells. Ah, and look what fell out when I did. Haha, a great little drill shell here. Or is that a ribcanthus actually, I think that is. And a little baby whelk. Nice. There's another one of those little guys there too. Right here, there's an apple murex. And a worm. Nice. There's an empty spot between those rocks, and I'm just sort of sending the, the junk, that kind of stuff down that way. Oh look, just turned out two more fun ones. We got a chestnut turban and another baby whelk. Alright. And right here in front of me, my bag was sitting on it. There's half of a moon snail. Kind of a fun half of a moon snail. I think I'm going to keep that. That's neat. What other goodies we got in here? I haven't had a good pile session since before the storms hit. Oh look, little babies here. Ah, that's nice too. Can you believe I'm this far away from that stuff and the water is still getting to me up here? I'm kind of surprised about that. Getting hit with little droplets. Alright, little babies here. That makes me happy. Yeah, the last time I sat on a pile of shells this big was probably at Lido before the storms hit. Although we did catch that one good pile after Debbie over at Sunset Beach too, which we do want to check out today as well. We don't just want to spend all our time here at Pass A Grille. I want to see up there too. Alright, I'm just kind of scanning with my eyes right now. Oh, what's that? That's big tinted cantharus, I do believe. Just a tap of water on them and see. Oh, yes. Tinted cantharus for sure. Awesome. This is just one big pile of crazy. There's some cool worm snails down there in the front, though. Look at that guy. And that guy. Look at those. Those are fun. And look at this bubble. Can you believe that fragile shell mixed up and slamming around the rocks with all this other big stuff and it's still okay? That always kind of makes me marvel a little when the fragile ones come in and they're not smashed. I wonder how they made it. Boy, there are pieces of worm all over. Yeah, that's fun too. Oh, there's another. All right. I'm gonna have to tell my friends and the artisans to come over here, because those are a super popular shell for people that are crafty with shells, because they make like mirrors with them and hair for mermaids and all kinds of fun things. Here's a little barnacle and a kitten's paw. And look at this. Oh, he's broken. Another little drill. But that guy got cracked up pretty hard. We'll leave him. Oh, wow. I looked over to my side and I found this really big surf-worn lace murex. Look at that.
You got another flower bed, well.
Yes, you do. Nice.
Yeah, this is a sit down and dig thing.
Well, that's okay. Lots of worms in here, and I'm finding some cool littles.
Finding some massive worms.
Look at that. Nice big chestnut turban. He's a big fat one.
Huh?
I got a big fat chestnut turban.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm finding neat stuff in here. Oh my goodness, I got a cone. I got a Florida cone. Yeah. All right. It'll clean up nice. Awesome. That's fun kind of auger. Smooth, worn smooth. That's a much nicer auger. I like that. And there's nobody home, so I can keep it. Yeah, ever since this dredging got started in earnest on this side, in these last couple of storms, the shells have been north of the rock jetty instead of on the other side. Hello, Moon. Oh, Paul Newman, he's broken, but that's okay. Kind of got a project in mind for that. I'm going to be doing some art projects to raise money for hurricane relief. Of course, I have to get our house back in order. But once I do that, once we get that done, I'll be able to be creative again. There's a little juvie fighting conch. And a nice pale yellow cockle right there. That's lovely. So this pile, since we just came from a full moon cycle, as long as we don't have any storms, this pile is going to be here for days. There'll be plenty to look through for days.
Now, in full disclosure, we shot this about 3 weeks before I'm editing it, and we've been to Pass A Grille one more time, and that pile is still there, and it's bigger.
I mean, you could spend a whole day just doing this and filling your bag. Oh, look. There's a little baby tulip. Just a little guy. How cute. Ooh, there's murex. Ooh, baby apple murex. Ah, there's a tulip. It's got some great color also. Very fall-like colors today. Nice. I just snagged another great baby's ear in here. There's all kinds of crazy stuff in here. A broken button snail to go with my baby's ear. There's a big piece of worm snail there. And see, I'm trying to do all this stuff with this shell so I don't, scuff up my hands or cut myself or anything. I gotta be careful of that bacteria stuff. Ugh. I'm getting wet, and I shouldn't be. I wonder if water is starting to splash up underneath from here. There's a nice yellow cockle and some more cool barnacles on a seraph. Now, I just happen to be in this one little spot closer to the water. I could have picked any spot. I just randomly chose this one because, I don't know, I get lucky by the rocks sometimes when I dig. But if I'm gonna be scientific about it, I would probably be digging at the backs of the piles further back.
Okay, tune in, because this is an important pro tip. See the back of this pile. See all those pen shells and everything. Just past those pen shells, that's where some of the bigger stuff is. The fighting conchs, the bigger whelks, the heavier shells, the Atlantic cockles. The waves will push the bigger stuff up and over a smaller pile of shells. So always check the backs of these big piles, guys.
That's where the bigger stuff is. The only trouble is it's full of pen shells over there, and I don't really want to go fool with it. It's kind of cool colors for a little prickly. I like that. And there's an olive. So a couple more treasures, a little prickly cockle, some worm snail, and a nice little lettered olive. If this is what I think it is, this is a very big piece of a broken simile. And I've not ever found one that big, so that's pretty awesome. And we got a tulip over here. So yeah, just, on at the pile. Not doing anything specific, just moving things around and looking. Another worm snail there. Hoping for the weird and unusual, the different shells. Oh, there's a nice tinted cantharus. That's great. Oh, there's another nice little moon. There. Not too bad for just a few seconds of pawing around. A nice big fat simile.
Cool.
Look at that guy. Look at the size of him.
Wow.
He's huge for a simile. Look at that. That's cool. It's the White Atlantic simile there, although it's not white. That is the name. Ooh. Hey, look at that. Oh, it's broken.
That's all right. You can go in the flower bed.
We got enough flower bed shells, probably. I know you do, honey. I like baby whelks that I can do stuff with. Huh. John, look at that. I'm going to use it as a digging tool.
My bag.
Oh, look. There's a little baby whelk right there. Right on the top. It's easy to miss stuff. This is overwhelming. There's a nice little olive. Got some bonus shells in there, wedged. Yeah, there's cute little baby ones in here. I found 4 of them, I think, so far. Let's see, I want to look at the backs of these piles where the heavy stuff got moved to,
Really nice. I thought it was a really nice moon.
No good? Not really. It's hard for me to look up from this position. Oh, okay.
He's pretty, but he's broke.
Here's a little juvie fighter. Ah, there's a little baby moon. Nice. Not much in this spot. Maybe I'm gonna try up here though. There's a nice big egg cockle. I almost put my walker on it. Here you go, Freda. Nice big egg cockle. I like it. It's pretty. And I like how these guys are paired and they're already kind of goop free. Let's see. These guys a matched pair. Yeah, they're a matched pair. They're a little too big for a shadow box though. A lot of these are humongous. Let's try these medium-sized guys. That's a pair. That's a pair. Alright, that's a lot of fun, but that's kind of tough on the back to sit on these piles for a while, so. Besides, we want to go see that sand operation and go check out Sunset Beach too. So maybe we're going to move on from here and keep on going. Well, Pass A Grille, you sure look a lot different. But true to your old ways, you still have loads and loads of shells. Shells for days. Get on out here with a shovel and have some fun. Remember after Adalia, there was like 8 feet of sand missing under that thing?
All the way to here.
Holy crap.
All the way to here.
Yep, we were way down on the beach after Adalia, and those walkways, those little flyovers that go over the dunes, there was like 7-8 feet of clear space under them.
Oh, that Pass A Grille pile. That was amazing. Amazing. And can I just say that was a couple of weeks after the storm, and we're like a month past that now. We recently just went back up there. I have a whole nother set of footage to show you some more incredible shelling from there. That pile's still there. And as long as nothing overtops, as long as we don't go with a big storm or anything like that brings in a bunch of extra feet of storm surge or anything, that pile should probably be there for a good bit of the winter, I would assume, because it's been there for weeks already. Now, knock on wood, we had a few barn burners last winter, so it can happen. It can happen that big pile of shells could get sucked out of there if we get something that brings in a lot of surge. But for right now, if you're in the area, Pass A Grille's pile, mwah. Now, if you didn't see my last video and you haven't been to Sunset Beach recently, it looks a bit different than you will remember. They are cleaning it up and they are doing a lot of work, but they got hit pretty hard over there with the sand too. So Sunset Beach looks quite a bit different. The beach is significantly smaller, but the shell piles were huge.
Okay, we're on Sunset Beach. Right across from Blue Water Vacation Rentals. And I'll just try to zoom this in and show you what the damage in there. I mean, it just blew right through the walls, blew right through the front. Just, I'm floored at seeing cars lifted in their garages sitting on feet of sand. Like they floated in their own garages. That was just mind-bending. It's a big mountain of sand here. Not nearly as big as the one that's down in the parking lot, where the pavilion is. They have been doing some big time dumping sand back on this beach. We have a little damage to the parking lot, I guess. I'm standing right where one of the handicapped parking spaces would be, actually. This beach did not get wider. This beach got much narrower. That's interesting.
Look how big this guy was.
Babe, look how pretty this is when you take the bark off of it.
It's beautiful.
I want to keep this. We're going to make something out of that.
Look how big this guy was.
That was a monster fossil elk. Huh. Looks like silk in there, doesn't it? That's really neat. Well, I guess I'll have to carry it. See a tulip there. Still got no perculum in it, which means there's something smelly and dead in there, I'm sure. Got this one. Yep, smelly and dead in that one too. It's all jumbled up. There's another whelk. A little more of that one left. He's cool. That's cool. Nice. So this is the gator dredging, guys. I guess they moved them from Pass A Grille to over here. So this is a big new dune. Oh, with a big moon. Hey. All right, let's take a look at the moon snail. He's pretty fun. Nice size, packed full of sand, and no smell. The most important part. Ooh, there's an apple murex in the bottom of my water jug. And that apple murex is a keeper. And so is the bottom of my water jug. So that pile behind us definitely has some possibility. These rack lines do too. Because look, that's a crown conch right there. And a great little yellow cockle. Nice prickly cockle there too. There's 3 fun pieces out of the rack line. All right. Even after Idalia and Ian, I did not see sunset looking like this. This takes your breath away. I try to keep my face on the beach and try not to think about it too much. Nice big calico, or no, sorry, not calico, nice big Venus clam, sunring Venus clam. Fun barnacles on there. So we've got a bit of a rack line up here. And then we've got another rack line with smaller stuff lower. What'd you find? Oh, a sand dollar, nice. Is that another simile there? It is. That's another really big white Atlantic simile. Wow.
Limpet.
You found a lucky limpet?
Big one.
Awesome. That's a good sign. Hey, yeah. Oh, my bad. Sorry. All right, I got a hold of it now. Yeah, that's a nice one. Great color. Did I? I didn't even see it. Ooh.
Really?
That is a good one. It's got a lot of nice purpley colors in there.
That's cool. Yeah.
There's a lace murex. Look at this. Hey. There's fun stuff in this rack line, honey. Oh, baby whelk. Let's see it. Put him next to my murex. Those are cool.
As long as you don't do like you did with my Murex.
I put it in your bag, you mean?
Put it in your bag.
No, I put your Murex in your bag.
I didn't see you do it.
That's because you were looking at the ground. You didn't hear it fall in and clink. I can prove it. It's on video.
Did he just say I was a shell thief? Oh, there's a flag on the play. Let's review the tape, folks.
It's got a lot of nice purpley colors in there.
Looks cool.
All start. Offense.
No flag on that play. That shell went right in his bag. He always thinks I take his shells.
Look how dark that calico clam is.
Yep. I grabbed one just a minute ago.
That's got some fun colors in there. So there's shells all over the place that have gotten buried by this replacement dune that's being built. That's an alternate telling down there, honey.
Where? Right there?
Right there. And a little baby Sunray Venus. And there's a calico clam.
There's a big old one.
And a buttercup. Right there.
Yep.
Well, hi, puppy.
I didn't know what was running out.
Hello. Hi.
Good.
Ooh, a hinged spiny jewel box. That's fun. Yeah, there's a crazy little assortment of stuff down here in this raft line. Watch your shoes.
I got one.
Oh, thank you. There's a nice bright one here. And an old fossil fighting conch too. Cool. Hi, puppies. Hi. Hi. Hello. How are you? Oh, you're awfully sweet. Yeah. Hi.
It's because you have a stick in your
Oh, we love beach puppy visits.
So the water here is a little kind of iffy. I mean, it gets churned up here a lot anyway because of the waves and winds here. Ooh, there's another alternate telling. That's the eastern white slipper snail right there. So cool. Awesome. And there's an egg cockle too. Now, how did John miss that? That's a great egg cockle. Heck yeah. So, there's plenty of places to explore and look for shells here. Even though it wasn't quite the piles I was thinking of, it's still pretty good. There we have a quahog there. That guy back. A lot of alternate tellings. Oh, there's three right here. There, there, and there. Awesome. Ooh, what kind of shape is this in? Because he has a nice dark color. Wow, he's beat up. That one's better though. And that one too. There's some great bay scallops right there. Awesome. Ooh, look at the baby alternate telling. Ooh, and a white crested. There's a nice rare find for today. Sweet. That is a white crested telling and an alternate telling. And a random little thing I didn't want. Super see-through, thin, and the white crested is fairly rare.
Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you may have seen this shell featured before after a trip I took to Honeymoon Island and found a couple of them. Man, these are cool shells. Thin, super fragile. Usually only see them after a big storm. Hard to find. Small. darn near see-through on the beach. And I'll tell you, there isn't really a whole lot of information about them online, either habitat-wise or range or anything like that. But I just love finding these because they're such a neat, uncommon, cool little shell. The white-crested talon, man. I just think they're the coolest.
Rare find. We don't come across them all that often. Always count on Sunset Beach after a storm for a cool shell that you don't usually see. Put those in the jar. Lots of delicate things here. That is a baby fragile macra right there. And there's another. Oh, that's fun. I like them when they're small. Little purplish tageless. Right there in the sand as well. So nice little smattering of fragile things. Oh, speaking of fragile things, a paper cockle. That's one of the spiny paper cockles. Now it is a little beat up and broken, but incredible still to find it at all after some of the wind and wave action we've had. And right back here, right by my foot, another white-crested talon. Oh my gracious. Now that's what I'm talking about, Sunset Beach. Yes. Really fun collection of stuff. We did not bring a sand dollar container. We didn't think we'd find any that weren't smashed, but now John has a bunch of them. So, you know what? I'm mostly picking up little stuff. Let's transfer the bigger things into your bag, and I'll keep picking up little stuff, and the little stuff won't hurt the sand dollars.
Cool.
Sounds like a plan.
We're all wet.
Woo!
It'll be good viable for a while that way.
Well, they don't break as easily when they're wet. They break more easily when they're dry. Yeah. Look, there's one right there.
Yeah.
They're all over.
Okay, I paused this here so that you can get kind of a good look at what these things actually look like when they're sitting in the sand. See how it's almost the same color and it almost blends in? So it's the keyholes and the star you're looking for.
Look at this. Another one.
Got a couple off the floor now.
Too bad they aren't real dollars. We're up to 13.
Oh.
Nice. That's great. Look at the colors on that. Look at that.
Wow.
Boy. That's a great base scallop. And that's a really fun light colored fighting conch. Look at this one. It was knobbed and then it went knobless. Look at that. That's fun. We got down here another nice base scallop. This one in a nice set of browns. Continuing with our fall theme here. Oh, it's a little mussel shell. That pretty purple and that nacre inside that I like. Yeah, I'm keeping that. There's a little fossil whelk. Right next to a really bright base scallop and yellow cockle. There we go. Great little trio right there. All right, let's, instead of looking down for a few minutes, let's look out. So, that jetty looks a little different. And our little spot where we used to go across there to shell on the other side now has a big mountain of sand. But there are shells washing up there, so once all this craziness comes to an end, that might be a good little spot to go find things again. Another sand mountain. Beyond where the Twin Towers are over here, they've rebuilt part of that dune over there as well, and it's in progress just on the other side of them at this point. Looks like there's another pile of sand and shells down by the next jetty. No way really to get down there right now with all this going on, so we will content ourselves with this spot here. Let's have a look at the shell piles up here. So we got a lot of pens and a lot of prickly cockles. Ooh, that's a really pretty one though. Look at that purple. That's lovely. I love that color. Really nice. Yes, ma'am. Yep, that's coming home. Alright, so we have right here in front of me, there's a little baby whelk. There's a little drill. There's an apple murex. Yep, just got sand in it. That's okay to collect. A little baby fighting conch. Broken button. Another button snail here. That's in good shape. And that was just stopping to bend over in one little spot on this pile. So yeah, there does seem to be some pretty neat stuff here. And it may not have been shelled as much as over at PAG. Ooh, what do we got there? Hey now, there's a nice apple murex right there. Beautiful. And I see a little tulip back here. And another over here. Look at that. There's, oh, and another murex. Oh, well, he's kind of rough though. There's the other tulip right here. And all three are empty and collectible. Sweet. So this little pile here seems to be a pretty good rack line. I think I'm going to stay in it. Look at this heartbreaker. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, horse conch, how you tease me. Look. Right? There's a nice tulip. Get it in the sun. There we go. What a great tulip that is. Nice size. Nothing in it but sand. Some crazy worm snails here too. This the pile smells a little bit though.
Yeah.
There's like dead critters in it. A baby whelk. A little teeny baby whelk. Little pear whelk. That's darling. Aren't you sweet? Nice. There's a couple of nice yellows here. And what have we here? This is from a long spine star shell and all the spines broken off of them. That's what this guy is. I usually find these at Honeymoon Island.
Oh, long spine star snail. That is a cool shell. Now, typically, we don't see these too many places other than Honeymoon Island. And also, see all those flanges around the outside like that? They're fragile and they get broken off. So to see them in rough shape is fairly common around here when you see them, because you really don't see them outside of Honeymoon Island like almost any other place. So it's fun to find it. It's not in great shape, but it is still a really cool find and a cool shell.
We got another apple murex right there. And another great yellow cockle. You just kind of put these things down and around here so you can see them. Some cool finds in this pile. Gosh, is that another murex? It is. It's another murex. Mercy. Well, this is a fun spot. There's an old beat up murex there too. And a big, fat, old olive. Look at that guy. I wonder what would happen if I turned some of this stuff over. Handy dandy scoop. There's an operculum to a tulip. That's cool. And another one right there. And there is a tulip shell right there. And another apple murex. Wow. And look here. Another tulip here. Yeah. Sunset Beach. Knocking it out of the park. Another little pear whelk. Oh, crown conch. Old tulip. Really old tulip. Oh, look at the little baby. What a cutie patootie, a little true. Fun piece of worm snail as well. That one's awesome. Great color, great shape. Super fun. Seems to be good just skimming this top layer of stuff off. Finding lots of nifty stuff. That's another apple murex. He's a little crusty, but he's still pretty great. That is a beauty. Look at that fighting conch. Stunning. Love that purple on the stromboid too. Right there. That's so great. I also found a little button right over there by it too. Great little button snail. And oh, up here is a baby whelk. Look at that. Sunset Beach does not disappoint following storms, that's for sure. Another apple murex from scooping. That's amazing. Found quite a few of them in here. Yeah, there's just some cool stuff. Just have to move it around a little bit with the scooper. Lots and lots to look at here, and the pile is good sized. And as we again have just come off a full moon cycle just a few days ago, and the tides are swinging a little less far, these piles should be around for a while unless the guys from Gator cover them up. John's got another sand dollar. Babe, there's a moon snail down there. Could you pick it up for me? Hang on. I'll get it.
I see it now.
There. Saw that guy from the back. That's a nice moon snail. Oh, it's too bad that's broken. That's a little coffee bean. A little coffee bean. The little coffee melampus shells I like, they were pretty rare to find them. This one's got his top blown out, but most of the rest of him is there, so I think I might keep it anyway. I like those. They're fun. Oh, horse, how you tease me. How you tease me. Another teaser. Look at you. Well, darn it. What have we here?
What's made its appearance on the beach?
Chestnut turbot, nice. There you go. Look at the edge of that lace murex. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, I just buried a baby moon snail. Can't even believe I saw that. Hello, little moon. Aren't you cute? There is another apple murex. What? Look at that. They're all over here today. Look at this. Cute little juvie fighting conch. And another apple murex. Oh my word. Yep. Plenty of those here today. Over here on its side. Hello. You're lovely. Smooth and cool. I do like those. John just found a cone. I just found another murex. And a limpet. And a dove snail. Fun finds. Oh, is that another murex? It is. Purple stageless.
Can you put that somewhere safe for a second? Because I got much to show you.
Here, drop it in the jar.
Okay.
A little baby cone. Aww. And murexes and tulips.
And they all pass the smell test. And look at the colors on that well.
That whelk's got some great color on it. Uh-oh, there goes a murex.
Two of them. That guy is really pretty.
Yes, he is. I just got a little Nassau, a dove snail, and 2 more murexes.
Cool. So I got my cane marking where I was at.
Alright, I'm going to come over here and sit on this rock and scoop around a little bit. There's a big pile of stuff right here. And already off the top I see, ooh, there's another apple murex right here by this rock. Look at that great orange color in it. Ooh, that's a lovely, lovely one. Kind of oranges and pinks in it. Super nice. Another murex. Come on. Come on. Boy, that's a stack and a half of those. There's another one, and another one. You gotta be kidding me. Look at this. Look at this. Kind of fun seed. And then, ooh, another tulip. Nice banded tulip, nice chocolatey brown. So those are fun. Tulip in a seed pod. I switched sides to this other rock so that I wasn't blocking all the light. And I did find 4 or 5 apple murexes over here so far, so it's been pretty productive. I think I see another one. Is it? It is. What's inside of it? Oh, just pieces of shell. Nice dark color on that one. Great. The murex is here. Whoa. Is that another murex? It is. Gee, I don't know what it is with these rocks, but they're all around these rocks. Got a little tulip there. That's great. And empty. So I'm not really doing much, just kind of pushing things around. And I think I found a lucky limpet. I did. Nice big one. Nice big limpet. That's awesome. There's something big back here. Oh, please be empty. Yeah. That is gorgeous. Look at that stripe in there. Alright, I'm holding this into the light so you can see the light kind of coming through it. Look at that coloration. That might be one of the nicest apple murexes I've ever picked up. It's legit perfect. Stunner. Stunner of a shell. Boy, a gorgeous apple murex. Look at that. And just pulled out a couple of fighting conchs and a nice big tulip. Alright, he's kind of broken though.
Are you kind of bummed because you haven't found? But he ain't in much better shape than the one I found earlier today.
John just found another teaser of a horse conch.
And I found those. There's
And another
limpet.
lucky limpet.
And is that a gaudy?
Nope, that's just a moon snail that's worn.
Okay.
Here you go.
Hold on.
I'm finding murexes like crazy over here, babe. And I found a nice big limpet in here too. And I just picked up this nice fighting conch and this nice tulip. Another chestnut turban, another lucky limpet, another apple murex. These piles by the rocks are fun. There's another apple murex. And I don't scrape a bunch of stuff, and I don't go fast. I just go slow and see what gets turned out. Kind of look around. There's another baby whelk. Little chestnut turban there. Little fly speck seraph. There's another couple of apple murexes right here. And here. And here. Empty. Oops. Empty. And empty. Wow. Amazing. So yeah, it's definitely worth looking around the rocks. If there's piles here and you're gonna dig anyway, I don't know what it is about by the rocks, but they seem to work out. There's some really nifty stuff here at Sunset Beach. I'm not sure how much longer we're gonna stay because we do have to go home and take care of the puppies. So this really great collection of stuff might just be the last things I pick up here at Sunset Beach following Hurricane Milton. Got a sailor's ear here and a nice button snail with some nice color. And there's just more and more. Every time I move a few things, I see new things. So this is one heck of a pile pass session. Did I just get another? I did. There's another tulip. And a nice one. Great colors on that. And look at that yellow right there. Ooh, nice yellow cockle. Look at that guy. Whoa, that's fun. Whoops, knocked him out. There's another apple murex. It's oh my goodness. Move another pile of stuff. There's another one. Everywhere. They're everywhere. And another one. I can't believe how many I have found in like a 4 square foot area without having to move anywhere. Just sitting here, flipping things around with my little broken handle on my sand dipper and finding all kinds of really neat stuff. Look at that pretty little turkey wing. Isn't that adorable? Great zigzags on him. That's some pretty stupendous color. Nice. It's really nice yellow back here. What do we got here? Another prickly, or another yellow prickly cockle rather. And a little baby tulip. There's a little baby tulip. And he's empty too. Super fun things. And this is when it's the most fun, when you're finding all kinds of neat stuff, when you just, it's all right here in front of you and you don't have to even do anything or go anywhere. Just sit and slide shells around and find great things. For me, that's helpful because it's a little demanding on my back to keep bending over, so if I can sit and do this, it makes my life a little easier. And there is another one. Another beautiful apple murex. And look at that little guy, a little fly speck seraph there. Another crazy piece of worm. That's a vertebrae piece. That's from a fish vertebrae. Another nice yellow cockle too. Lots and lots of those around following this storm. Seen them all over the place. Oh, it's too bad his little top is broken, because that is a little top snail. A little jujube, but his top is broken out. Bummer. Oh, what's down here? Another tinted cantharus. Okay. Another great find. And look in front of me. That's a cone. Ha ha ha. I think it's an old fossil one, actually. Look at that sweet little baby ground conch I just dug out. Oh, what a doll. Cutie, cutie, cutie pie. Geez, John, where'd you pull those out of?
Over on the tube. Man, I just picked this up.
And a moon and another apple and a parallel. Wow. Alright, last pull of the day.
What'd you get?
One more apple murex. That's my last shell. What's going to be yours?
I don't know.
See where I'm pointing at with the stick down straight right there? It might be an albino. Let's take a look. Nope, I think he's a fossil. He looks really old. So I guess we'll end the day with a fossil here at Sunset Beach. A lot of work has been done. Boatloads more remain. We'll get there. It'll take some time. We'll get there. Alright, I guess this guy's the one to end the day on. Empty. Perfect. Still got a little periostracum. Knob, then knobless, then knobbed again. What an insanely, insanely beautiful Florida fighting conch. And that will be a great way to end our day. Yep, nice last shell for sunset. Wow. So if you are going to come to Sunset Beach Treasure Island, the main pavilion and parking is blocked off with loads of sand. But there are a few places here at Ring Build Go. You'll be able to get a couple of cars in here to park.
My last show of the day was a twofer, side by side.
Oh, nice, honey. A tulip and a fossil weld.
Wow, Sunset Beach. I mean, both places look remarkably different and are still changing and evolving as all of this new weather comes in for the fall as well. I can tell you that since this visit out to Pass A Grille and Sunset, we've been another time as well, another insane bunch of piles, great amount of shells. But we can see that things are changing and moving, and we can already tell that things are different now, vastly different at Sunset Beach. They built the dune up and didn't go out. The new dune is already starting to get scarped into and cut a little bit, and it remains to be seen what's going to happen with these repairs and how well they're going to hold up against our winter storms. If you'll remember last year, Finn dealt us a pretty good blow. So did another one called the No Name Storm, which those were responsible for basically undoing the repairs they had made from Idalia's sand loss in that particular area. With the beachfront encroaching now so much closer to the structures and the homes, the future for Sunset Beach, if there's going to be one, is going to need a lot more sand pushed out a lot farther. Well, I hope you enjoyed this interesting look at the shelling and what our beaches look like following those storms. Just know this. The repairs, the cleanup, the everything is underway, and stuff has progressed quite a bit further than what you see in this video. We'll be able to compare some of those progressions the next time that I post from this particular area, which will be pretty soon because we were just up there not very long ago, about a week or so ago. I urge you, if you are going to go shelling in the Pinellas County beaches, stay dry, do not go with open cuts, and that's true for anywhere, Pinellas, Sarasota, anything right now. Even though we're weeks past when all of this happened, the bacteria levels don't just magically disappear from the water, even with storms and things and tides moving stuff all around. Since there has been increased cases of it, I urge you to be cautious, to wear sturdy shoes, to watch where you're planting your feet. Maybe take gloves or a scoop of some kind to pot these piles with. I wouldn't do it barehanded because there's been a lot of glass in some of these piles that we've seen also. However, that being said, if you take the proper precautions, you can have just as much of an adventure yourself. Get out there and go shelling. Stay tuned to the channel because we've got some pretty exciting stuff coming up for this fall as well. On top of some continued really epic shelling as a result of the storms and of a big tidal swing, there's changes out at the beaches that you haven't seen. Absolutely amazing rare finds that you still haven't seen, and we do have a series on some holiday crafting that you can do with all of these shells. Also announcing that once I make my way through this immense pile of things that I have out there to process yet, I will be making available boxes of shells from specific beaches to help raise money for some hurricane relief. Be sure you head on over to my online store as well, with a link right here and down in the description, so you can snag some really cool shell crafted holiday ornaments for your special coastal trees as well. And have a look at the links at the end of the video for some videos that YouTube thinks that you would like most to see, which will include more shelling and more things that you can do with those shells from Florida. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, have a fantastic week, and we'll see you again really soon.